Church service for David Kendall Gallman.
It is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this
Thursday,
March the 27th, 2025. Brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
And Reverend Dave Maccabee. Burial will follow. It will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. David died Tuesday, March 25th, here in Muleshoe. He was born April 27th, 1954, in Muleshoe to Fred Orrin and Beatrice Lorraine Noble Gallman. He married Leanne Farley in Lasbuddy on June the 7th, 1975. David worked for John Deere for 40 years. Dedicating his career to supporting the farmers he served. Known for his meticulous attention to detail, he took great pride in his work, always went the extra mile to ensure every job was done right. David's passions for mechanics extended beyond tractors, as he also enjoyed working on small engines, reflecting his skills and dedication to his craft. David was a member of the Muleshoe Methodist Church. He is preceded in death by his parents, a sister, Twyla Albertson, and two brothers, Jadon Gallman and Dell Gallman. David is survived by his wife of almost 50 years, Leanne, his son Dylan Gallman and wife Lakin of Muleshoe, his daughter Erin Nietzsche and her husband Skylar of Lubbock, two sisters, Jan Edwards and her husband Robert of Amarillo, Leatrice Adams and her husband Bob of Plano, two sisters-in-law, Kitty Gallman of Friona and Debbie Gallman of Muleshoe, a brother Robert Gallman and his wife Ellen of Lasbuddy, and his four favorite people, his grandchildren, Brighton Nietzsche, Hartley Nietzsche, Slade Nietzsche, and Banks Gallman. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Bailey County Food Pantry, P.O. Box 175, Muleshoe, Texas 79347. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, funeral service for David Gallman, 70 of Muleshoe, is set for 2 o'clock Friday afternoon tomorrow, March the 28th, at the Muleshoe Methodist Church, with Dr. Stacey Connor and the Reverend Dave Maccabee officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Please keep the Leanne and the entire Gallman family on your prayer list today. David will be missed. Church service for Ernest Ramm, 94 of Muleshoe, is set for 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon, March the 29th, at St. John's Lutheran Church out west of us in Lariat, with the Reverend William Rose officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. On March 21st, Ernest died. He was deeply rooted in the Word and devoted to Christ with unwavering faith. His love for the Lord showed through every aspect of his life. Ernest, a lifetime resident and farmer of Bailey County, was born August 3rd, 1930, to Edward and Minnie Cuby Ramm. He married his forever sweetheart, Mary Alice Bauer, on January the 23rd, 1955. Ernest served in the U.S. Army during the Korean War, stationed in Germany from 51 to 53. He was an active member of his community, leading in the role of Texas Farm Bureau Director, Muleshoe School Board member and officer, Bailey County Appraisal District Board member, Soil and Water Conservation Board member. Ernest was a graduate of Muleshoe High School, and he was the first student from Bailey County and Muleshoe High School to receive the FFA American Farmer degree. In his spare time, he enjoyed restoring antique farmall tractors and toy pedal tractors. He restored enough for all of his children and grandchildren to receive one. Throughout his life, Ernest served his church, community, and country. He was a lifelong member of St. John's Lutheran Church in Lariat. He served as an elder, Sunday school teacher, and held many other offices within the church. He is preceded in death by his wife, Mary Alice, his parents, Ed and Minnie Ramm, his sister Alice Huggins, and brother Fred Ramm. Ernest is survived by his children, Ruth Owen and her husband Billy of Muleshoe, Alta Robertson and her husband John of Amarillo, Nancy Davis and her husband Lyndall of Bells, Texas, and Clayton Ramm and his wife Tammy of Bowie. His survived by 8 grandchildren, Kyle Owen and wife Haley, Joel Owen and wife Rachel, Trevor Owen and wife Amber, Haley Tanzar and husband Josh, Bryce Robertson and wife Amelia, Mackenzie, Neil and husband Riley, Drew Ramm and wife Casey, and Brandon Simmons Brandy Simmons, and husband Brandon, and 12 great-grandchildren. The family suggests memorials be sent to the Life in Christ Academy, 725 County Road, Double D, Farwell, Texas, 79325. Online condolences can be made at ellisfuneralhomes.com. And repeating, church service for Ernest Ramm, 94 in Muleshoe, is set for 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon, March the 29th, at the St. John Lutheran Church in Lariette, with Reverend William Rose officiating. Burial will be in the Muleshoe Memorial Park. Please keep the Ramm family in your prayer list today. Candy Long died on Friday, March the 21st. She was born here in Muleshoe on August the 23rd, 1966, and graduated from Muleshoe High School in the class of 1984. She received her college degree in fashion from University of North Texas and spent the next 30 years in the fashion industry in Dallas, being the head stylist at many events. She used to say she lived in two worlds, Neiman Marcus and Target. Candy is survived by her parents, Carlin and Frida Long of McKinney, formerly of Muleshoe, brother Brad, and wife Shelley of McKinney, a niece Carolyn, and husband Ray of Anna, two nephews Tristan Long and wife Celeste, Wyatt Long. Both of them are living in McKinney, and two great nieces, Emmy and Isabel Medina of Anna. Also several aunts and uncles and several beloved cousins all survive her, a host of close friends and associates. A family celebration of life is planned for a later date. Please keep the family of Candy Long, MHS graduate in the class from 1984, as she died recently in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Well, a big congratulations goes out to the MHS one-act play as they performed in district competition yesterday at Talkington in Lubbock, and they were named an alternate play. The play they performed was These Shining Lives, and the name to the all-star cast included Riley Clifton. He received a technical award. Autumn Drake got honorable mention all-star cast, and Melody Gonzalez was named to the all-star cast. The seniors that were performing this year in the one-act play: Haveli Elizalde, Tiana Carrillo, Sammy Espinoza, Caitlin Puckett. So congratulations to the MHS one-act play. Again, These Shining Lives, they performed yesterday in district competition, and they were named an alternate play. And congratulations to Melody Gonzalez, named to the All-Star cast. Autumn Drake, honorable mention. And then a technical award went to Riley Clifton. Congratulations, as they have recently named. We gave you the Muleshoe High School cheerleaders for 2025-26 school year next year, and now we have the cheerleaders named to the Watson Junior High squad for next year, 2025-26. Nevaeh Vidana, Julia McCamish, Zoe Hancock, Tabry Turnbow, Allison Flores, Bella Bonrostro, Yareli Casas, Sierra Gorman, Azalee Lopez, and Paula Regalado. They will be the Watson Junior High School 2025-26 cheerleading squad. Congratulations to all these girls. Well, this edition of the Muletrain News is brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. And the original Leal's, located right here in Muleshoe at 1010 West American Boulevard. Call them 806-272-3294. Don't forget, they are reopened again now on Sundays, and they're open 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. every Sunday. So go to church and then go in for a great Mexican dinner at the original Leal's, 1010 West American Boulevard. They carry a full, wide selection of beers now in stock, available all the time at Leal's, and they can make mixed drinks as well, like wonderful margaritas. They have a great happy hour every Saturday evening, along with lots of great live music in the restaurant there at 1010 West American Boulevard. Join them, Victor, Debbie, all their wonderful employees, Kika, friendly employees at the original Leal's, 1010 West American Boulevard, 806-272-3284. Don't forget, they are open On Sundays, again, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Original Leal's, 1010 West American Boulevard. Exciting news from the Muleshoe Area Medical Center as they have received a grant and will soon begin construction on renovating and expanding the emergency room at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Some much-needed improvements. This may result in some minor changes regarding areas of access during the construction phase, so they're asking for a little patience from their amazing patients and their families while these improvements are underway. Your understanding means the world to us, and that is some exciting news from the Muleshoe Area Medical Center as they received a grant and will soon be doing some remodeling in the emergency room areas at the hospital here in Muleshoe. They also like to introduce Liz Chavez as she is the new clinical services personnel. Of course, everyone in the Muleshoe area knows Liz's wonderful smiling face as she worked for 20 years in the pharmacy department at United, and she's now joining the Muleshoe Area Medical Center in the clinical service personnel director now at the Muleshoe Area Hospital District. Congratulations and welcome to Liz Chavez. Well, recently, the Bailey County Ministerial Alliance has changed their name to the Ministerial Alliance of Bailey County, and they are preparing for Holy Week as we're coming up on April very quickly here as we're nearly through the end of March. And the Holy Week services will begin with a community Palm Sunday service, Sunday, April the 13th at 6 in the evening at the Calvary Baptist Church. Again, Palm Sunday community services, Sunday, April 13th at 6 p.m. at Calvary Baptist Church. Then during Holy Week, Monday, April the 14th, they will have a short program and meal at the First Baptist Church, Tuesday, April 15th at noon at the Muleshoe Methodist Church. Then Wednesday, April 16th, back at the First Baptist Church at noon. Then an Easter sunrise service on Sunday, April the 20th at 7 a.m. in the New City Park. All meal donations and offerings collected during this week will benefit the Muleshoe Area Ministerial Alliance of Bailey County Hope Chest, and so make sure to mark those services on your calendar. Again, Sunday, April 13th, Palm Sunday at Calvary Baptist. Monday, April 14th at noon at First Baptist. Tuesday, April 15th at noon at Muleshoe Methodist. Wednesday, April 16th at noon back at First Baptist. And then the Easter Sunrise Service, Sunday, April 20th at 7 a.m. in the New City Park. Also, this coming Sunday at First Baptist Church, join them in person, or you can join us for the live stream as the Praise Quartet will be in concert this Sunday, March 30th at 11 a.m. for their Sunday morning worship service. Well, it's time now for the weather forecast, and boy, we're really starting to feel like spring as we're getting toward the end of March. Our average daily high during the full month of March so far has been 70 degrees. Our low 31, and we have on the month of 0.28, so 28/100ths of an inch of moisture so far total during the month of March. But here as we get toward the end, we're getting up into the 80s every day, and our lows have been getting around in the 40s and now the 50s. So look for really spring-like weather as we go ahead. Of course, the last 2 weeks we had some extremely windy days where the XL Energy preemptively shut down Muleshoe from power to stop from creating a fire, and I guess they're going to do that more often as we lost power for 8 hours 2 different days here in the past couple of weeks. Looking at our forecast, mostly sunny this Thursday afternoon. High near 77, south winds around 15 miles per hour, then partly cloudy tonight. Low around 46, south-southeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Friday, sunny, high near 84, south-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, then partly cloudy Friday night. Low around 47, south-southwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Saturday, mostly sunny, high near 79 degrees. West winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, then mostly cloudy. Saturday night, gradually becoming mostly clear, low around 45. West-southwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour. Sunday, mostly sunny, high near 70. 6. West winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, partly cloudy Sunday night, low around 35. Monday, sunny, high near 74. East-northeast winds around 10 miles per hour, becoming south-southwest in the afternoon. Monday night, partly cloudy, low around 44. Mostly sunny on Tuesday with a high around 83. Breezy conditions for Tuesday afternoon. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, low around 47. Then Wednesday, mostly sunny, high near 78. And that's our weather forecast. Not into the 50s yet for our low, but we get closer and closer, and it feels more and more like spring with temperatures in the 80s and upper 70s for the next 7 days. Well, Dateline, Odessa, Texas, Rotary District 5730, which the Muleshoe Rotary Club is a part of, is proud to announce that celebrated speaker, author, and communication expert Michael Angelo Caruso will be the keynote speaker at this year's Rotary District 5730 conference. The event will take place April 25th and 26th at the Marriott Hotel and Conference Center in Odessa, Texas. Michael Angelo Caruso is internationally recognized for his expertise in leadership and communication. Known for his captivating storytelling and insightful strategies, Caruso has worked with professionals and organizations worldwide to enhance their communication skills and foster growth. As a founder of Edison House, a consulting firm specializing in leadership training, Caruso continues to inspire individuals and teams to achieve their full potential. Rotary District Governor Jaron Skates shared their enthusiasm for the upcoming event. We are thrilled to have Michael Angelo Caruso join us for this year's conference. His unique sense of humor, dynamic presentation, and profound insights will leave a lasting impact on all attendees. The Rotary District 5730 conference is a hallmark event that brings together Rotarians from across the region to celebrate service, exchange ideas, and develop leadership skills. Attendees can expect an engaging lineup of sessions, valuable networking opportunities, and the highlight of the event, a keynote address by Mr. Caruso, and on Friday evening of the event. For more information, you can visit their website at rotary5730.org online. Well, the spring sports are really underway, and at Muleshoe High School today, the track athletes will be in action at Shallowater all day, starting around noon until 7 this evening. JV and varsity mule and lady mule track will be at the Shallowater track meet today on Thursday. Then tomorrow, on Friday, March the 28th, JV and varsity MHS mule baseball will be in action here in Muleshoe in the new city park against Idalou. The JV game will begin at 4:30, and then at 7 o'clock will be the first pitch of the varsity mule versus Idalou Wildcat baseball game. Then this Saturday, the JV and varsity Lady Mule softball team will be in action in the new city park against Idalou as well. That will all begin around noon there in the east side of the new city park. On Monday, district golf will begin, and it will be the mule and lady mules in action at Meadowbrook Golf Course in Lubbock. So good luck to them in district golfing action. Well, a lot of activities going on here in the near future at the Muleshoe Heritage Center on the west edge of town, right off American Boulevard. They're going to have a big Easter egg hunt and brunch. Bring the kids. They'll have a bounce house and a picture with Peter the Rabbit. Saturday, April the 19th, a brown bag lunch for $7, hamburger, hot dog, chips, and drink. They're at the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation Depot. The lunch will be served from noon until 1:30. The Easter egg hunt will be from 2 until 3:30, and again, that's Saturday, April the 19th, a big Easter egg hunt and brunch. April 19th, noon until 1:30, they'll serve the brunch, which is $7 for hamburger, hot dog, chips, and drink. And then the Easter egg hunt will be from 2 until 3:30 at the depot on the west edge of Muleshoe, right off of American Boulevard. We are all planning, me here at Gallman Advertising, along with the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation Board, to have online live stream bake auction, just like we used to have with SCAC here at Channel 6. It will be on Saturday, May the 3rd, and it will be in honor of Magan Reynolds. It will start at 10 a.m. and run until 2 p.m. with a lot of wonderful homemade baked goods from high school students and other area people here in Muleshoe. Again, it will be Saturday, May the 3rd. Mark it on your calendar, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. Of course, we'll stream it everywhere that we normally do live streams, on the front page of our website, muleshoetv.com, along with all of our social media platforms, Facebook Gil Lamb, along with Channel 6 Muleshoe, on our Twitter feed, which is Channel 6 Muleshoe, and our Blue Sky, which is Muleshoe, and then it will live stream as well on our YouTube channel, Gil Lamb Advertising. And again, it is in honor of Magan Reynolds. That morning, that's what's going on. Then that evening, to help fund the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation, there will also be a 2025 Derby Ball, which will be held at the Desert Rose Saturday, May 3rd, starting at 5 p.m. The event features casino tables, a ribeye steak dinner, and, of course, the Derby Ball. Live music will be provided by the fabulous Penny Lawrence Band. All proceeds will go to the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation, Cancer Cotillion of Grenada, Muleshoe Meals on Wheels, and the Bailey County Food Pantry. To reserve your tickets, call 806-729-6374. It's $150 per person, or $1,200 for a table. Again, you reserve your tickets for this year's Derby Ball, Saturday, May the 3rd, beginning at 5 p.m. at the Desert Rose, 806-729-6374. Sounds like a great event for a great cause. Well, on your prayer list today, please remember Sandy Chitwood, Kenneth Henry, James Byers, Dave Brown, Emily Bomer Towson, Cliff Black, Darlene Henry, Peggy Seagroves, Marlene McDonald, Linda Lutz, Corey Collins, Janice Snell, Jesse Tarango, Helen Cook, Julie Cage, Wanda Schaefer, Melba King, Dick Chitwood, Joe Jinks, Ed and Carol Cox down in the Houston area, Larry and Berta Combs, Dorothy Wire. Remember, please, on your prayer list today, those people grieving the recent loss of a loved one and a family member, like the family of David Gallman, the family of Ernest Ramm, the family of Candy Long, the family of Betty Noble, the family of Beverly Joe Wagnon, the family of Shirley Sturley, along with the family of Pat Johnson. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain news programs free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the front page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Albert had some adventures running track. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
The Sound of Texas is brought to you here on MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe at 610 East American Boulevard, as well as in Morton at 1744 State Highway 114. They're celebrating rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric since 1939. They are owned by the members that they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online at BCECOOP.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO David Markle, all hope you enjoy this Sound of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Albert Stanford of Midland grew up on a small ranch near El Dorado during the Depression.
As a little boy, I didn't know anything about that. We had chickens and all kinds of livestock and things and gardens, and a little boy that has a Red Ryder BB gun and a tricycle and a red wagon. What more can you want?
He was on the El Dorado High School basketball team.
After basketball season was over, my track coach said, "You have a little bit of speed, so I think you could learn to run the high hurdles." Well, I had never even seen a high hurdle. They didn't have any at El Dorado High School, but the coach built me 3 of them, and I learned to run those 3 hurdles. And then the first big meet of the year was in San Angelo, and when they asked for boys running the high hurdles, there's about 40 of us went down there. Starter said, "Anybody that's run the hurdles faster than 16 flat, hold up your hand." I looked around, 2 other guys held up their hands, so I held up mine. Talk about stupid. But anyway, when my flight started, I started running, and about the 7th hurdle, I looked around, wasn't anybody within 20 or 30 yards of me, and by looking around, I got my feet crossed up, so I fell down. And I went all the way from there to the state track meet, where I placed 3rd in 1948, set a record that's still the high school record in El Dorado, Texas.
Right after he graduated from Texas Tech in 1953, he was drafted into the Army and sent to Korea.
I participated in track meets over there. They put me on the track team to go to Japan to compete in the 8th Army track meet. It'd been 3 years since I'd competed, so I was out of shape and started smoking and, all that. I don't have much claim for fame there.
Albert Stanford of Midland had a career as a petroleum engineer. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.